So next up is actually one of the alumni of our program. So they were in our boot camp already last year, and they started the implementation of the project last year in November. So as of November until right now, it's about hydroponics in the Sahara, in the desert. And I'm proud to welcome here our colleague of the World Food Forum, Swazik Dupuy. She's going to talk about actually how hydroponics can change the lives of people in refugee camps in the Algerian desert. So I think. I guess they're always switching on. Yeah, you see. Here you go.
So we grow food in the desert. 165,000 Sahrawi refugees live in the south of Algeria, in the Sahara Desert, under extremely harsh conditions. And despite the humanitarian assistance we are trying to provide them, we still face a huge malnutrition challenge. The Sahrawi people are originally nomadic people, and their traditional diet is essentially made out of meat and milk. Nowadays, they don't have access to these products. Why? They cannot feed their animals. So the solution we came up with together with our local team, is to grow locally fodder for the animals using the hydroponic technique. So hydroponic is a way to grow plants without fertile soil. So the impact of this project is obviously double. The first impact is on the animals. We just ran the project for 2 months, and we already see that the milk production of the goats doubled. The kids' mortality decreased from 50% to 10%, and the meat quality and quantity has increased. So this has obviously a direct impact on the people. By making the milk and meat accessible, we are strengthening their food security, and as well, after 40 years of encampment, providing them opportunities and training is clearly a way to counter frustration. So what about sustainability? We developed a model. We brought a high-tech unit, and we replicated it as a local unit. So we adapted the model locally with only locally available materials. So this is what you see here. It's extremely low-tech compared to the high-tech one. And so basically anyone everywhere could use it. And it's 10% the cost of the high-tech units. We already see a huge interest of the community. People are interested. We are responding to one of their major issues. And I think the key part of it is that we have Sahrawi refugees as manager and agriculture expert handling the project there. So they have the trust, of course, of the community, and they can get close to the people and reach widely the camps. So Mohammed is working for Oxfam, and Taleb has a degree in agriculture, and is working as well for Oxfam over there, our partner. And me, as a project manager, I've been working there for 4 years. So, and together with Inca, we're really trying our best to implement this project. So, but still, we need your support. So we want to implement 300 units that would permit us to reach 10,000 people, 2,000 families, and so 9,000 animals. So yeah, please help us to grow food in the desert because we are ready.
Right on time, and I also encourage all of you, like afterwards, if you want to speak with Swazi, but also with the colleagues, also like Taleb, who actually had the original idea. There's actually a real exciting background story, like how all of the idea actually developed in the first place. So, to our questions. Andres, first.
Thanks. That looks like a beautiful and compelling story, and I think it adds a lot of dignity to the people living there in the Sahara. But can you tell me, a bit more about the sustainability component? So where's the water coming from? Where are the seeds coming from? That's part number one of the question. Part number two, could that become potentially kind of a shared value business of somebody kind of owning this little plant in the fence so that it's protected and fully utilized and to make the most out of it? Thanks.
Yeah, so the first part of the project was a pilot of 2 months, and we tested the water and the seeds, different water and different seeds. So the result of these 2 months is that this works with groundwater. So there are camps, the groundwater is available in the camps, and with locally available seeds in the market. So it's barley seeds. So this was a challenge. We didn't know if it would work or not, but at the end it works, and it even works a bit better with the groundwater. So that's just great. And then of course we are going to develop. We want to develop different models. So one would be more individual model, and then you have these units that produce 70 kilos of fodder a day. That could become cooperative, and then create because there is a market in the camps. Like people are looking for how to feed their animals, and of course after 40 years of encampment, some refugees are extremely vulnerable, but others could maybe afford to buy some food for their animals because their animals are their bank account as well.
So first one question from remote jury, and then it's Ronald from Carlo from Silicon Valley. He's asking, how do the customers get the maintenance when they break, and how do they get power?
Yeah, so maintenance, we were very worried about maintenance with the high-tech unit, because I don't know if you've seen it in the pictures, it's quite... but that's why we really wanted to replicate and to do a local unit, which is. That's gone, no? So yeah, the high-tech unit is really there is no maintenance. It's very artisanal, and the power comes from it's a solar unit. So I don't know, maybe Taleb, if you want to add something or. The maintenance, because he has
the maintenance, the one that we adopted is low tech, and it's mainly powered by solar panels, only one solar panels, and we have a long experience of using solar panels in the camps. So we have some kind of experts that can, and all the other things are available in the local market, so you can. And most of them can be fixed by local blacksmiths. So I think maintenance will not be a big issue here because we have experts here.
Okay, so let's keep it long.
Thank you. My question would be also more related to the financial sustainability. I assume there is a price for fodder because you mentioned farmers. They are also looking for fodder if they to feed their animals. So is there a price for fodder? So, which they would be willing to pay at least as a minimum contribution? Because this could be a good indication on a sustainability basis. Yeah.
So nowadays there is no green fodder available. There is like seasonally dry fodder that comes from the north of Algeria down to the camps. So it's not continuous, and it comes sometimes, and it's very expensive for the Sahrawi. It's a journey market. So now, of course, we don't know exactly how much they would be willing to pay, but at the moment we evaluated that they would be willing to pay 25 dinars, which would be like 20. Yeah, like 20 cents of euros for 1 kilo of green fodder. Yeah.
What's the regular price for?
There's no like.
No, not for green fodder,
For the dry one, it's 10 euros for 8 kilos, so it's 70 cents for 1 kilo. So it would be really low. Yeah.
Okay, so.
Thank you, Bernard. And
Thank you, Bernard. Well, my name is Robert Opp. I have the honor of serving as the head of innovation for the World Food Program. So just imagine how proud I am tonight. We have seen 7 incredible innovations presented to us tonight by teams that have been at different levels of maturity and innovation, but they all have momentum and energy in the fight against hunger. And that's exactly what we need in terms of getting to zero hunger by 2030. So there were 10 members of the jury here present in the room and 2 remote. And I want to thank all of them for the hard work. They've looked at all of these innovations from a few different perspectives. They looked at feasibility, they looked at the innovative potential, they looked at the whether this was something that would truly change the game. And really importantly, we asked them a question: would they invest their own money in that innovation? And I'm happy to say that most of the teams did really well on all of the scores I've mentioned. There was one team, though, that pulled ahead in that critical final question of, would you put your own money into it? So, ladies and gentlemen, I am extremely proud to announce the jury's choice winner of this evening, the Sahara Hydroponics Project. It's also our biggest team, so I have a long list of names to read. Soazik Dupuy, Taleb Brahim, Mohamed Abdullahi, Roman Sirois, Katerina Meyer Sip, Federico Nakarato, and Nina Schroeder. Congratulations. We don't have a trophy or anything, so the honor is a virtual one. But this will give them a good steer in terms of the direction and momentum of their project. The jury also wrote down comments for each and every one of the other innovations, and all of those are being channeled back to the teams who are under acceleration support right now in the World Food Program, and give them more momentum and energy as well. So with that, I would like to thank the jury again. Thanks to all of you for staying with us. Thanks for the team. And I'll hand it back to Bernard.
Well, thank you. And